Hi you guys, and welcome to the September edition of my dividend portfolio update. This is for September of 2020. My name is Brad. This is the Firefighter's Financial Toolbox. I try to do an update once a month on my portfolio, and as we do, take a look what we have. So let's look at this month. First of all, let's start with this month in the markets. And you guys, we always look at the S&P 500 first because it is the best indicator for me of my dividend stocks. And we can see that it's down for the month a little bit. Started about 34.50 and it looks like we ended about 33.48. So we're down about 100 points for the month. If we look at the NASDAQ is also down. We're down to about 11,075, down from about 11,425. So down about 350 points on that one, you guys. Looking at the Dow Jones is currently at about 27,682, and that's down from a high of around 28,250. So it's down. So let's get into my portfolio. We're going to start with my Vanguard, and we're going to start with my Vanguard brokerage account. So if we look at what we have for transactions this month, you guys, now this has all my ETFs in here, but we're only talking about the ones that are in my portfolio. We did get a dividend for $15.62. That's from VYM, my Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. We also got a dividend of $20.69 from Johnson & Johnson. Moving over to my Roth IRA, we can see that I got September's a great month, you guys. This is my biggest month ever for dividends. And in my Roth here, I have all of my REITs. So I have Crown Castle International. That paid me a dividend of $3.66. Public Storage paid me a dividend of $6.12. Come down here to Realty Income, ticker O. That paid me $4.81. And AGNC Investment Corp, which is a mortgage REIT, paid me $3.69. Now, O and AGNC are both monthly payers. So, looking at my brokerage account, here's a breakdown. So it looks like if we start with VYM, and you see I have just over 22 shares of that, and that's got about a balance of $1,810 in it. VIG, that's my dividend appreciation. That is also a dividend ETF through Vanguard, and I have about 43.5 shares of that. The value at $5,579, almost $5,580. On my individual stocks in that account, I have AT&T, ticker symbol T, and I have about 61 shares of that, which is about $1,748. I have just over 5 shares of Clorox, and those have a value of about $1,063. Johnson & Johnson, just over 20.5 shares there, and that's a little over $3,000 in value. Procter & Gamble, I have about 15.5 shares, and that's worth about $2,130. Bringing my brokerage account total for the dividend side to $15,348.23. Now, looking at my Roth portfolio, again, this is just my dividend stocks here in my Roth for Vanguard. I have AGNC, and that's about $432.10. Crown Castle International, as you know, those actually are REITs that control cell towers and 5G networks. That's about $517.49. Public Storage, which you know what that is, that's where everybody keeps all their stuff. I have about $712.52. And Realty Income at $1,320. Bringing the total in the Roth for dividend stocks to $2982.86. So if we total that up, brokerage account and the Roth, our total for our dividend side of Vanguard is $18,331.09. Okay, and we're moving on to Ally. So if we look at our Ally, now Ally is just my brokerage account, you guys. Let's take a look at the activity we had this month. Now, we had some buys and some sells. I bought on 2 different occasions, actually 3 different occasions. I bought 5 for a total of 15 shares of Bank of America this month, as that one is lowering my average price. I also got a dividend from Bank of America for $7.20. That will be going up quite a bit as I add those extra shares in. I also bought 5 shares of Pfizer. I got dividends as well from Exxon for $34.80, and I also got a dividend from Pfizer for $7.60. And you see here, down here, this is just not a dividend stock, but the Tesla cash movement, that was when they split from my 2 shares, and it split into 10 shares, so it's added the extra 8 shares. All right. And if we look at the breakdown, so I have AbbVie, I have 20 shares of that, and that's about $17.22. Bank of America, I have a total now of 55 shares for a value of $1,331.55. I have 10 shares of Clorox, and that's worth $774. My Coke, I have 40, and that's got a value of $1,974.40. My Pfizer, I have 30 shares of that. That's $1,091.40. And I have a total of 45 stocks for Exxon for a total value there of $1,484.10. Now, that has gone down significantly this year, you guys, but I have been buying a few shares. A little concerned that one might cut the dividend, to be honest with you. Anyway, that brings my dividend total for Ally to $8,377.85. Now, I did want to show that since the split, my Tesla shows 10 shares, and that's got a value of $37.06.95. Just for reference, you guys, on that, I know this isn't a dividend stock, but I bought those 2 shares for $220 each. And so I have a total investment of $440 into those 10 shares. You can see that one has appreciated nicely. All right, go into the M1 Finance. All right, let's take a look at the activity we've had in the M1 Finance account. So you can see that this is my dividends. Now, I don't show the buys on this, you guys, because they buy such small portions each week. I do invest $100 each week into this account. This is my taxable side. This is the brokerage account. And you can see that I have a $4.74 dividend from Waste Management. I also have a couple of shares of Realty Income in this one, you guys. And I'm going to get those all moved into it since my Roths are already maxed out. I added a little bit here, and that's a 91-cent dividend. I have a $5.40 dividend from McDonald's, $4.59 from 3M, $12.33 from Walgreens, $2.60 from Archer's Daniel Midland, and $1.95 from Walmart. If we look at my taxable portfolio, you can see that my total there is $8,163.11. On my Roth side, I have a total of $3,413.97. Now, in that, I bought Disney, and it tanked this year. I'm down over 15%. My biggest loser in the Roth is my JP Morgan. You can see it's down 28 1/3%. Not doing great. But if we look at my totals, on the brokerage side, as I said, 81.63, Roth 34.13, bringing my M1 Finance total for dividends to 11,577.08. Now, you guys, this, as I said, has been my biggest month for dividends ever, and I'm excited about it. And let's take a look to see exactly what my dividend total was. My dividend total for my individual stocks was $125.46. We have March, June, September, and December are the big months, so they're going to be a little bit bigger than the others. So let's take a look at our dividend portfolio total, you guys. This month, it's up to $35,303. Now, you guys know this makes up a pretty small portion of my total portfolio. but it's pretty neat to see that even though we've had some ups and downs this month, we've had a good growth in the dividend portfolio. Anyways, I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you're enjoying the updates. If you are, do me a favor. Drop me a like. If you're not already subscribed, you know the deal. Hit that red subscribe button. Ring the bell. You get notified every week I make a video. And I hope to see you guys soon. I hope you're enjoying this, and have a good day.